am. Holy, 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 holy. Lord, you are holy. Worthy, worthy. You're the great I am. Yes. Good morning, everyone. This is Gail Dudley with your news and motion. Today is Friday, May the 7th, 2021. Come on in the room, people. Come on in the room. Yep, I was on here singing. I've had my worship music going and things were going so well. I started singing it and kept keeping it going. Good morning, Jacqueline. Good morning, Jeffrey Allen James. Good morning, Kenya Noel. Good morning, Sardinia. Good morning, Deborah Sneed. Good morning, Hazel Johnson. Good morning, Robin Young. Good morning, people. Good morning. Come on in the room. I want to see you in the room. Good morning, Latrice Jones. Good morning, Kenny Stanley. Good morning, Adrian. Good morning, Jacqueline. Good morning to everybody. Y'all, it's Friday. Y'all know what it is, right? It is Mimosa Friday. I will always be indebted to Mike Nicholson for coining that phrase. Good morning, Regina Short. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Lori Williams Wallace. Good morning, people. Come on in the room. Yep. Good morning to my biological brother, Louis Pryor III. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Tracy Byers. What's up, girl? Good morning, Diane Ladybug. Good morning, Tony Smith. Good morning, Kimberly Graves. Good morning. Yep, I'm excited, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm so excited today. Today is Friday, y'all. I already have my plans for my Mother's Day weekend. Good morning, Stephanie Burbridge Hall. Hey, Stephanie, I will text you after I have an answer to the question you asked me probably about a month ago, but we just now got the answer, so I'm going to get that to you later on today. Good morning, people. Good morning to you. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, y'all. It's a praise party today. What else can we say? It is Mimosa Friday. Yes, it is, y'all. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. Good morning, Julie Bryce. Good morning, Shirley Nicholson. Good morning, Judy Neal. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, somebody. It is Friday. It is Mimosa Friday. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, y'all. I thought about, am I going to tell them this or let them find out later? I decided I was going to tell you because we are family, and I believe that's what family's doing. Yes, I see you, Kenny Stanley. He said he's officially on summer break. No classes until fall. Good morning, Pastor Antoinette. Good morning, y'all. Okay, so this is what I'm going to tell y'all. Y'all just got to promise me y'all don't get mad. This is what I'm going to tell y'all. I wasn't going to tell y'all, but I decided to tell y'all. Y'all, when I sign off today and I go into my Mother's Day weekend, I'm also going into a week of self-care, healing care, soul care. So I won't see you live until the week of May 17th. I know y'all not mad. Y'all not happy about that. But don't worry, because guess what the team and I decided to do? Still, every day next week at 7:25 a.m., you're going to get a new video. It's just going to be pre-recorded. We're going to give you some behind-the-scenes things with News in Motion. We're going to give you that. We're going to give you how we find out how we do news. We're going to give you that. Good morning, Oscar. We're going to give you so much. We're going to give you travel stuff. We're going to give you some recipes. So, y'all, you're going to have a whole week of videos. They're going to pop up at 7:25. They're right about 15 minutes long. But I was like, we can't just leave them. You won't get the coronavirus numbers. But I need a break. That's right, Kenya Noel. I need a mental health break. And we were going to have somebody fill in, but we want to do some things as we're going into our first year, which is June 22nd. Don't forget that, y'all. So our first year is June the 22nd, but listen, our full year anniversary. So I said, okay, what can I do? So we decided to do videos. And I said, so are we going to tell them? Or when they show up on May the 11th, they're like, what's happening? What's happening? Because the first video, y'all got to say this is kind of smooth. The first video, I am talking like I'm talking to y'all now. And then I go, guess what? I'm not really here. And, just wanted to be funny about it. And I call out some of y'all's names and all that, like it's live, like it's real, because we kind of went back to see who pops in first. So we just played it all up. But seriously, y'all, after I sign off today, I will not be back until May the 17th, but you can tune in all next week, because all next week they're pre-recorded, but there's some really good videos we did. Some international news. We did some digging deep news. We did some long storyline news. There's a lot. And if there's something that you're really interested in, I think you're really going to glean a lot. We did a lot of behind the scenes so that you can see what that's all about. But y'all, come on. Even Rachel Maddow takes a few weeks off. Even Trevor Noah takes off. Even Wolf Blitzer takes off. So Gail Dudley's going to take off a week. I really need it, y'all. And I know y'all understand. But let's get started, y'all, with today's news, because we are partying today. So let's go. You're right, Jacqueline. I can't help anyone if I'm running on empty. None of us can. None of us can. None of us can. We looked at it. Do y'all know, except for there was 3 days in December. There were 2 days in January. There was like a day here and there. I have literally gone more than over 200 episodes straight. With those little breaks in between. And I was like, okay, y'all, we got to do something here. We got to do something here. And y'all, I have to be honest with y'all. That week of the trial, and then the killing of Ma'Khia Bryan, and then the Georgia overhaul of the of voting, y'all, it was wiping me out. And again, we read news and see news that we don't even put on here. We come through so much news. The whole thing that's happening in India, it was just really taking a toll on me. So for my mental health, I cannot tell you to practice soul care and inner healing and self-care and mental health days and dealing with things that are going on in your life. I can't tell you to do that from this seat if I'm not going to practice what I'm sharing with all of you. So y'all, yes, Deborah Johnson, over 200 episodes. Can you believe it? Y'all remember it was November the 10th that we did our 100th. So yeah, y'all, over 200 episodes. Wow. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I wasn't going to tell y'all. I said, no, they family. I'm going to tell them that I won't be back until May 17th. But again, all next week are going to be new videos. They're just pre-recorded. It's still news. We're giving you behind the scenes. We're giving you so much more. And they're about 15 minutes long, and they will pop up at 7:25 a.m. Let's hope that all goes well. Now, you won't get all the fancy stuff with all the intro. Well, you're going to have the intro, but all the other stuff, you're not going to get all the fancy stuff because we can't afford that platform. But what we were able to do is still give you the information. All right, y'all. So today's news, y'all, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Yep, he signed that bill. He did. Come, Lord Jesus, help us. He signed that bill, and it's worse than Georgia. Yeah, a sixth grade girl brings a gun into an Idaho middle school and shoots and injures 2 students and a custodian before being disarmed. And that's still unfolding. We want to know what's going on with her. Y'all, jobless claims failed. They did fall. Hill reporting they fell below 500,000 last week for the first time. Yep, that's great news. Y'all, tips, please. Y'all, check out what Twitter is doing. The Verge is reporting that Twitter has started rolling out a new tip jar feature on Android and iOS apps, which, as rumored, will allow users to send money directly to their favorite accounts. Hello, somebody. My Cash App is $MIM today. M as in Mary, I am as in Mary today. I'm just playing around, y'all. But that's what Twitter is doing. And they also now have a Clubhouse feature as well. So if Clubhouse, y'all, I reported about them getting a little wonky. So the other major platforms is taking on those features. Y'all, the tip jar will have a variety of payment options like Bandcamp, Cash App, Patreon, hello somebody, PayPal, and Venmo. Y'all, India, they're reporting the highest ever COVID-19 caseload with more than 414,000 new cases and almost 4,000 deaths just yesterday. Y'all. just yesterday. Kenny Stanley, did you say as long as we get the intro, you're good? Y'all crack me up every day. Y'all crack me up. All right, y'all. We want to keep showing y'all this coronavirus video that we put up the other day because we really want to tell people. And again, if you don't want the vaccine, I cannot force you, and I'm not forcing you. But y'all, we really need to pay attention to what's happening and the variants that are coming over. We still have airline stewardess that are saying, why are we still flying into India? Because we haven't closed the border yet. Y'all, this is real. This is real. Y'all, the coronavirus numbers, confirmed cases, 33,369,192. Again, 33,369,192. Those are confirmed cases. And remember, I go to the World Health Organization. Deaths, we're at 594,006. 594,006. Recovered, we have 26,105,411. Again, recovered, 26,105,411. Now, here's where I'm going to share a little story with you. I had my second shot on April the 24th or 23rd. I don't know what, it was a Friday. And my 14 days circled around. No, that's not right. I had my shot, and then my 14th day was like April to something like that. And I kept this quiet because I was like, what is going on? Now, my children know, and I think my son is on here. My children, I know my daughter's on here. And so on the 14th day, my brother-in-law he and I were having a conversation. And if y'all remember, I had gone out for the first time on that Friday with my sister girlfriend, Judy. We had gone out. For once, we were enjoying ourselves. Well, on Saturday, I went for a walk. My husband did a Bible study. I jumped on a Bible study with him, having a good time. We were hungry, so I went to Rusty Bucket, and I got my favorite meal from Rusty Bucket. We didn't eat there. I picked up the food, came home, and then we were doing some stuff around the house. Well, right about 6 p.m., I'm telling y'all this because this is real, and I don't want to lie to you when it comes to these vaccines. So around 6 p.m., I was downstairs, and all of a sudden I hit the ground. And I was like, oh my gosh, the whole room is spinning. I was getting sick. I had the worst headache. All kinds of stuff was happening. I was freezing. Then I would get hot. So he took my temperature. It was right about 103. I said, what is going on? And he was like, you need to go to the emergency room. I said, no, because people with COVID got the emergency room. I know I'm vaccinated, but I'm not going to the emergency room. And I was trying to figure out what was going on. And so when we called we called my physician, and somebody else was on call. And so they said, oh, it sounds like maybe you have food poisoning. Go get some Gatorade. Just let it go through the thing. Okay, so that's what we did. It wasn't working. I finally made it upstairs, and he was like, you want to get in the bed? My husband, I was like, yep, let me try to get in the bed. Well, I tried to get up off the floor. No, wasn't happening. So I just stayed on the floor. Now, y'all, this is not good. I'm not a physician or a nurse, but I'm going to just tell y'all this. I remember, because when I get massive migraines. So I remember the last time I was in the ER that I had some nausea medicine, because it was not good, people. It was not good. So I said, hey, go. And I told him where to go. And I said, just get that. He said, there's only one in here. And I said, okay, cut it in half, because I may need the other half later. And I remember the physician telling me that if you take, and it's nasty as I don't know what, and put it under your tongue, it gets into your system faster. So it did, and I was able to kind of sleep just for a couple hours. Well, on that Monday, my physician called and said, those are some of the effects of the vaccine. I said, nobody said that. Y'all said normally 24 hours. She said, it's a very small percentage, and you happen to be one of those small percentage. She says, and I said, why aren't y'all telling people about this? She said, because we're still researching it, but that's what it looks like. So y'all, I just want to tell y'all, I understand you have questions. So I wanted to be honest and say to you, that happened to me. That happened to me, y'all. I thought I was about to. And Kenya saying, yep, side effects are common. And Kenya, y'all, is a scientist. She would know. And so they said, now, I don't know if this is an oxymoron or what. She said, you should be happy that you went through that. Happy? I'm not happy. She said, that just means that it's working in your system. Oh, really? Oh, Deborah, you said your husband got side effects. Y'all, the gout. Listen, Listen, and so she goes on to say, but how are you feeling now? I said, I feel great now. She says, well, then you should go on about your business like they tell you on the airplane. I said, sure, right. So I'm sharing that information with you all because, yep, and I have Pfizer, Deborah. I'm sharing that information because we want to stay true and upfront. And if you have stories to tell, send them in so that we can share them. So that if people are getting sick later, like the 15th day, 16th day, 20th day, 30th day, we can say, hey, that we're hearing that's a common side effect. 2% got Pfizer, got gout. Yeah, these things are happening. How long after your shot did this happen? Cherie, it happened, it was like the 15th day after the second shot. So the 15th day after the second shot. So y'all, I thought I was good after 24 hours. Like, yeah, nah, man, that thing hit me. I was like, what is going on? And the thing is, I was talking with some people that have had COVID and they were like, yep, that pretty much sounds like what happened. I'm like, what? I can't imagine living like that more than 24 hours, y'all. I just got to be honest with y'all. I can't imagine living like that more than 24 hours. That was not a good feeling. Kenya is saying, yes, I took Claritin for my allergies, ibuprofen for pain and headaches. Y'all, the headache that I had, it wasn't a migraine. It wasn't a sinus headache. I literally wanted somebody to take a butcher knife and cut my head open and take the pain out. That's how bad it hurt. Nikki Burton is saying that she had, she was exhausted day on Wednesday after the, yeah, y'all, it's crazy. It is crazy. So that's what happened to me, but I'm alive. I'm alive. And I was like, I don't ever want to experience that again in life, but I'm alive. And I wanted to share that with you. So with that being said, about 57% of adults have received at least one vaccine dose, with 42 fully vaccinated. Pfizer Biotech is there to partner with the Olympics to donate vaccines to competitors and staff at the Tokyo Games. Y'all get this. I thought this was a beautiful story. Animal shelters are empty. Wired is reporting that many animal shelters around the USA are all out of adoptable animals. All over the country, from New York to Wisconsin to North Carolina to Colorado to New Mexico, animal shelters are saying they don't have any more animals. And they're saying that it's going on along with the fact of the pandemic. They're saying people are social distancing, they're lonely, they went and adopted pets. Cherie, it lasted for about maybe 24, 36 hours, somewhere around in there. The moment I started feeling better, I was no longer counting. It was before then. I thought I was dying. Seriously. Still better than dying. You got that right, Pastor Alex, from COVID-19. A classmate of yours died a week ago from COVID, and her funeral's today. Oh, Pastor Alex, we're going to be praying for you. Thank you for sharing that. And yes, I will tell you that although I felt, I can't, and the reason I'm sharing this with you all, because this was like, I said, I have to share this. I want them to know what this felt like. I thought I was telling my husband, call this person, call that person, and y'all gotta love him. Gotta love Kevin Dudley. But let me tell y'all, he would just like be up in the house and nobody would know that I was dead. The 911 people would have come to get me, but he would be like, he would literally just probably shut down. So I'm always telling my daughter, now, if you don't hear from me, you need to ask your dad, and then you need to take over, because that's him. I mean, that's the kind of love we have. I'm like, oh, Lord, nobody gonna know I'm gone. And we laugh about it. And I'm just like, but let me warn somebody ahead of time. So y'all know, those of you who know I talk to you regularly, if y'all don't hear from me, y'all might want to check and make sure, because he would shut down. He would just be somewhere sitting in a dark room, shut down. And I'm telling y'all the truth. But y'all, that pain, the chills, my whole body, you know how you get the chills and you get the chills? No, my whole body was shaking with the chills. It was that kind of chill that my body was shaking. And then I would get hot. So he took my temperature. It was 103.2, I think. And I was like, oh my word. And then I would get the chills again. And then my head, it was like excruciating pain that would not stop. It was like a hammer just knocking me upside my head. Then the room started spinning. Then I would get sick. And I ain't going to tell y'all that part on the video. But it was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. Your reaction was later that night. Okay. Muscle spasm. See, y'all, all of our bodies are going through things that are different. So know your bodies. Know your bodies. Pastor always said one of his friends think he got more energy after his shot. See, everybody's different. That's right. That's right, Kim Edmondson. Don't let fear stop you. Don't let fear stop you. Y'all, Hollywood Foreign Press Association, the organization behind Golden Globes, approved sweeping reform meant to improve diversity among its members. So that's great news, too. Latrice Jones says, thank you for sharing this so I'll know what to look for. Yeah. And that's really why I'm sharing it. First, I was like, going to keep it like, no. And I was like, no, people need to know this. And when my doctor said 3% right now, and that was back in, I think it was still April, might have been early May, 3% people are experiencing these symptoms. And I had Pfizer, and they're saying they're experiencing them with the Pfizer vaccine. So that happened. It sounded good to say it was food poisoning, but it was more than food poisoning. It was more than food poisoning because I've had food poisoning before, and I was like, this don't feel like no food poisoning. Something else is happening. All right, y'all. So just how lucrative is Mother's Day? Reader's Digest is reporting that the history of Mother's Day involves a lot of shopping. Well, didn't we know that already? But according to the National Retail Federation, shoppers spent, y'all get this, $26 billion with a billion dollars in 2020. Yes, I said 2020, y'all. That was in the middle of the pandemic and people were still spending that kind of money. They were still spending that kind of money. Y'all, the most popular purchases, now get this. Now I'm a writer and I need to probably tap into this area for real. Greeting cards. That's why them back of them cards say $4.29, $3.29, $3.99, $7.99 for a card. That more often than not, you're going to throw it away after about 7 days. Now, my mother didn't throw hers away. My mother kept hers. So she told all of us, don't go get me any cards. I'm just going to pull out old ones. So I was over there yesterday without a mask for the first time. It was like, yes. I took my dad to the grocery store shopping. I'm going to tell y'all that in a minute. But listen, y'all, this is Friday. Y'all know, do what I want to. Look, in Ladybug. I got my mimosa. We're going to get to that in a minute. But I took my dad to the grocery store shopping. But anyway, my mom was saying that, don't get me any cards. I have all these cards. She goes, doesn't your card look like it's new? Because she had already pulled them out and put them up, started putting them up. I said, it sure does. I looked at the back of that card. I said, how much I paid for that card? So y'all, greeting cards, flowers, and then gift certificates, special outings, 20% clothing and accessories. That's how they came up with $26 billion with a B in 2020. So far for 2021, so far, this is a number as of this past Monday, they are already at $43 billion. That's $20 billion more that we're spending on Mother's Day. Hello, somebody. That's somebody taking care of somebody somewhere. I'm loving it. So y'all, let me tell you about my dad before I go into the Mother's Day activities and ideas. And then I'm going to go into an inspirational message that I pray that you all stay here to receive. And so my dad, we can hang out. My dad, he got a great mind. I'll tell you that much. So we go to the grocery store. And I decided I wanted a Reuben sandwich. Yes, Kenya Noel wanted a Reuben sandwich. So we stopped at Gatsby's. Not Gatsby's. Katzingers in German Village. Because it was close, so we went to the grocery store. So we go in there, and you would think my dad was like in a candy store, like, wow. I said, Dad, what do you want? Look at the menu. I call my mom, see what she wanted. Can't go home without bringing mama a sandwich. So he decided he wanted a Reuben like me. Okay, so we're waiting, protocols, social distancing. No one can eat in Katzingers. You have to wait and then leave, or you can eat outside. Well, this one man comes up. How does this happen? He used to work with my dad. Now, he was younger than my dad, but he used to work with my dad. And my dad will wear Browns. Y'all, he's a Browns fan. The Browns mask, the Browns hat, the Browns sweatshirt. If he had some Browns tennis shoes or Browns jeans, he would have them on too. So they started a conversation. Then another dude comes through the place. He has on a Browns hat. And he starts talking to my dad. Y'all know what I said? I'm going to be here a long time because they're going to be talking about these Browns. And my dad would quickly say, 1946. And just the conversation. And I'm just like, but how rich is that? And he's 85 years old. So, I may be like, oh, I'm going to take my dad to the grocery store. But there's always an event. There's always an event. And I just absolutely love it. It's always an event. Let's see, my sister is saying, y'all could have dropped me one of those here at work. I'm just down the street. Oh, too bad. That's my biological sister, y'all. So let's talk about these Mother's Day activity ideas. This is from Pure Wow Reporting. Y'all, online retail therapy. Movie day, we talked about that yesterday. At home mani-pedi, face mask relax day, all in at home spa day, online art gallery or museum, or go just social distance aquarium, DIY project, sip and paint class with Nicole Burton. You can do that online. Wine tasting. Hello, somebody. Workout class, breakfast in bed, gardening, backyard picnic, family game night, hiking, cooking classes, put together a photo album, sing a gram with Quan Hao. Hello, somebody. Bake something special for yourself. Solve a puzzle. Enjoy a self-karaoke bar. I don't know about y'all, but I be singing around the house like I'm like Beyonce. That's how I injured my back, remember? Thinking I was going to try out, just having a good time. Enjoy a scavenger hunt. Let somebody hide something. Photo shoot. Have a photo shoot. I've been thinking about a photo shoot. And Stacy Shelby just had a photo shoot that looks the bomb. A tea tasting day. Participate in a book club. Brunch. Pick a new hobby. Have a pajama party with yourself. See, y'all always think y'all need people. You don't need nobody. You don't need nobody. You don't need nobody. All right, y'all. For the win. Then I'm going to go into my inspirational message. For the win. Boom. That's my mama. That's my mama for the win, y'all. That's my mama. Love my mama. My mama is 85 years old. She'll soon be 86 years old this August. My mother is a trailblazer. My mother is a strong woman. My mother has been down. She's been in a rehab center. And they have always said, we don't know. And she always says, but I know because Jesus told me so. And she always comes right back. Let me tell you, she still cooks. She still cleans, but she still wants that Tommy's pizza from time to time. She will uplift. She will watch, y'all, her favorite show. I think every 80-year-old watches this at 11 a.m. Eastern time. The Price is Right. But after she has watched Let's Make a Deal. Those are her two faves, okay? Y'all, she's a woman. She was always with us. She always took us here, there, and everywhere when we were young children. Swimming team competitions, swimming practices, learning how to swim, dance lessons, football, cheerleading. My youngest sister was one of those pageants. Whatever we wanted, whatever we desired, she made sure we got there. She took us there. We love our mama. So happy Mother's Day to my mother. Her name is Virginia Pryor. Many of you already know her. She is faithful. She's a member of the Trinity Baptist Church with Dr. Victor Marco Davis, the place where we grew up under Reverend Parham. But my mom, whatever. I can remember going to elementary school, and y'all may not know about these cake walks, but she would bake all these cakes and we would do all these cake walks. She was on the PTA. She always used to say to us that when we all graduated, she was going to travel the world. She has not been able to do that, but we bring the world to her by bringing her these different vases or something that says that we have been in certain places. So she's traveled the world through all of her children. So today I just want to highlight her. And tell her happy Mother's Day. So she gets the win today. That's my mama, y'all. That's my mama, y'all. That's my mama. And I also want to say happy Mother's Day to all mothers, All right, so let me get to my inspirational message and then we're going to get up out of here. I'm going to go straight to the Bible, y'all. Straight to the Bible, Psalms 31. And I want y'all to think about this as moms. Y'all know it goes into the wife of a noble character, but I want to talk about moms when I'm reading this. A wife of a noble character, who can find her? She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She selects wool and flax and works with her eager hands. Let me stop right here. I want you to envision moms, although I'm reading the words straight out of Proverbs 31. I want you to think about moms. I want you to think about moms. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She selects wool and flax and works with her eager hands. She is like a merchant ship bringing her food from afar. She gets up while it is still night. She provides food for her family and portions for her female servants. She considers a field and buys it. Out of the earnings, she plants a vineyard. She sets about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for the task. She sees that her trading is profitable and her lamp does not go out at night. In her hand, she holds the distaff and grasps the spindle with her fingers. She opens her arms to the poor. She extends her hands to the needy. When it snows, she has no fear for her household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet. She makes covering for her bed. She is clothed in fine linen and purple. Her husband is respected at the city gate, where he takes a seat among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them and supplies the merchants with stashes. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household. She does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children arise and calls her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many women are doing noble things, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceitful and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Honor her for all her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise at the city gate. And this is what I want to say about that. A mom knows when you're sick. A mom knows when you are struggling. A mom knows you don't even have to live in the same house as your mom. A mom knows. A mom can wake up in the middle of the night worried about their children. A mom knows. A mom can look at you in your eyes and say, "What's wrong, baby?" And although you may try to play it off, she still knows. She will bring her children good, not harm. She will select the best garment. She brings food from afar. Y'all know y'all's mama. I know I've been there with my mama. It's like there's nothing in the refrigerator, but all of a sudden, voila, the whole table is spread because she done figured out how to cut up some bread, put some butter on the bread, find some baked beans somewhere that was a can that she put up for a day like that. Bologna, something. She gonna bring food from afar. That's what your mama has been doing. That's what I know. I've done that in my own household. Don't worry, we're gonna have something to eat. Don't worry, we're gonna have some Christmas gifts. Don't worry, because I got a stash somewhere. That's what mamas will do. Mamas are always thinking ahead. They are forecasting ahead. They are singing ahead. She says she provides food for her family. She considers a field and buys it. She considers what it is. She is strategic in those things that she does. Now, these are mamas everywhere. Mama, like a mom, step mom, foster mom, whatever kind of mom you want to say. This is the mom I'm talking about. She sets about her work vigorously. She works. She's not sitting idly. She's working. Even if she doesn't have a job, she's still working. She's still working, y'all. She knows about trading and she looks at things and see where she can make a profit. Her lamp doesn't go out at night. You might be sleeping. When you went to bed, all lights were out. But mama got up sometime in the middle of the night, got on her knees and started praying for that baby or those babies. Even if she doesn't have any babies of her own, the children on the street, she's praying for them. Y'all, she knows how to work her hands. She opens her arms to the poor. Y'all know mamas will see something in a store. They'll see something. They'll see a child acting out. They'll go up to a child and say, "Now, you don't want to act like that, do you?" There's something about the voice of a mom that will shift the entire atmosphere. She has no fear for her household. If something is happening, if something is off, if something didn't go well, she finds strength from out of nowhere to keep you, The children protected against anything and everything else that may be going on. She's not letting you know that she's crying, but she may go to the bathroom and cry for about 20, 30 minutes. Fix that face, put some cold water on, get a washcloth and put it over her eyes, put her makeup back on and come on out just as strong as she was. And you still don't know what she's going through, y'all. That is a mama, y'all. When it snows, she has no fear. She will be clothed with garlic. She always has a covering for her bed. She's respected. He's respected. The children are respected. The guy yesterday with my dad, when we were in Cat Singers, the guy said, that's a testament to you and your wife for how you raise your children. I heard that and I said, that goes in this inspirational message today. Y'all, many women are doing noble things. And I want to salute all of you this morning. All of you. Y'all, charm is deceitful. Don't worry about what you look like. Know what's on the inside of you. And on this day, before I'm about to take my week vacation, but don't worry, y'all, there'll be videos all next week. 7:25 a.m. they will drop. But I want to salute all moms. Every mom, every woman that's like a mom. You are a shero. You are a hero. You are the bomb.com. You got it going on. Take a little time and just do you this weekend. If you do nothing but sit on the porch or the patio, if you do nothing but get in the bathtub and take a bubble bath, if you just binge watch videos, movies all weekend long, that's great. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. Y'all know what I say. Stay well and remember to make some moves.